All right, that's better. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. And listen, I got 10 things you got laying around in your EDC. You need to stop using them. Either you don't know how to use them, you fell for a gimmick, or you're just doing the most. First things first, a grappling hook. Yes, there are people in their EDCs. Why do you have a grappling hook? I don't know. A lot of folks fell for the gravity hook at XS, which they bought on Amazon. Maybe you're pulling down wasp nests out of freaking trees all the time. Maybe you got a bad back and you're always getting crap from behind your couch. Now listen, there are a few case scenarios I can see the use for a grappling hook. You're a fisherman, you cast a line out, it gets caught in some trees, you want to bring that tree branch closer to you? Maybe. Maybe you dressed up as Batman for Halloween this year. Grappling hook. Those are your two doggone scenarios for a grappling hook. Other than that, stop carrying it in your EDC. Number two, unless you wear a graphic t-shirt, you tuck your shirt into your jeans, and you wear a rope belt with a good old belly, stop carrying a dedicated bottle opener. Listen, every EDC tool nowadays includes a bottle opener, multi-tools and knives and knickknacks. There's no need to carry a dedicated one. Now, if you're the type of person that likes to get 30 stones for 10 bones, then maybe you need a bottle opener because you're always throwing them back. But for the most part, no need to just have a dedicated bottle opener anymore in your EDC. The next thing is gonna be paracord bracelets, survival bracelets in general. Multi-tool bracelets, paracord bracelets. It's not as much cordage as you think. They take forever to unravel. They're gonna be hard to implement. They degrade because you wear them every freaking day and you sweat like Napoleon Dynamite. And on top of all of that, you probably have a spool of 550 cord freaking in your kit already. Now, I used to wear that crap back in the day, but if you're still wearing it, get rid of the survival bracelets and the paracord bracelets. This next one might be a little controversial. You don't need a freaking fixed blade knife in your EDC. That includes neck knives, ankle knives, hip knives, pocket knives. You don't need a fixed blade knife in your EDC, especially if you carry another knife. Do you actually need to carry that with you day to day? No. Arguably, they might be a little bit more dangerous than a folder. And when do you actually use them other than being an Amazon box warrior? Just get a regular freaking pocket knife and stop trying to be Rambo. This next one is a large category of crap. Keychain and knickknack stuff that attaches to your keychain. Any keychain tool, knickknack tools, stop carrying it. This includes pry bars, sporks, ferro rods, knickknacks, basically anything that makes your keys go clunk. Listen, slimline your dang on keys down as much as you can unless you're freaking Bob the janitor. Other than that, there's no need to have every freaking knickknack keychain tool that you see on YouTube University in your EDC kit. This next one might go at the jugular, but come at me, bro. You don't need lanyards and beads on every single EDC item that you have. Yeah, they're pretty to look at, but for the most part, they get in the way. They hang out your pocket. They get caught on stuff. I used to carry that stuff on my EDC knife. Literally, it would get caught on things as I walked by an item. And those beads and tritium tubes, they're usually cheaply made. They scratch up very easily. And at the end of the day, you're carrying chemicals on you. I mean, you never know if that stuff might bust. Your kids might swallow it. Let's just avoid the beads, the lanyards, and the tritium tubes. No need for that crap in your EDC. The next one might be near and dear to your heart. Stop carrying the notebooks and pens. You don't use them anyway. You probably open them once a quarter, once a month. You spent thousands of dollars on pens and you don't even freaking journal or carry an EDC pen with you for any other reason than it looks nice. Your pen ends up leaking, you get it all over yourself, and they just take up room. If you're not using that crap, stop carrying notebooks and pens in your freaking EDC. You don't need a multi-tool. You're not as handy as you think you are. You already carry a knife. Listen, if you haven't used your multi-tool in 3 months and you've been carrying it, if you think you're gonna use it, if it comes in handy every now and again, maybe consider it, but you probably don't use it and you probably don't need it. You can scrap the multi-tool in your EDC as well. The next thing is a compass. It was probably free in some kit that you got. You probably don't know how to use it, and you're gonna look like a noob when you whip it out and try to give some navigation when it's not even needed. Listen, if you don't know how to use a compass, get rid of the compass out of your EDC. You don't need it every day. An emergency kit, maybe. In your front left pocket, yeah, you don't need that. This last one, you may be a little upset about it. You don't need the self-defense EDC stuff. Brass knuckles, probably illegal in your state. The tactical pointy pins, yeah, That's gonna stop somebody that's all hyped up on adrenaline. You're gonna poke them with the broadside of that pin. Yeah, good luck with that. Those freaking self-defense tools that gather a little bit of DNA, yeah, you're gonna remember to freaking take it out and tiger claw somebody and get a little bit of DNA. Just stop carrying that crap. The goal is to evade, fight when needed, and recover. Don't worry about the gimmicks. It gives you a false sense of confidence. Now listen, guys, I know some of the stuff I've talked about in some of my videos, and if you don't like some of the stuff that I mentioned, go pound sand. Of course, if you know you need the item, you use the item. Me personally, I scrap stuff out that I don't necessarily need. And there are some things that I use on this list that I keep because I use the crap. There's stuff on this list that I do not use, and I got rid of it from my EDC. So listen, if this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. Hit that button down below, join the battalion, join us for stuff like this as well. If you're already a member of the battalion, thank you for stopping by again. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.